Qingming is trying to cast the protection spell, the most fundamental and most powerful technique a yin-yang master can possess. He can teleport across distances that leave other masters speechless. He moves so fast he leaves after-images in the air. By every measurable standard, he is the most gifted student his school has ever produced. But the protection spell will not come. His master watches him fail again and again, then asks one question, quietly, the way people ask questions when they already know the answer will hurt. Is there someone in this world you would give your life to protect? Qingming goes still. He thinks of his mother. The moment she told him to run, the moment he ran, the moment she did not make it out. He tries to cast the spell from that grief. Nothing, because grief is not the same as love that is still alive. And that difference, that tiny, devastating difference, is the entire lesson this film is trying to teach him. He just does not know it yet. His master calls in his 3 spirit guardians to demonstrate what the spell looks like when it works. An incarnation of the evil serpent attacks. Gold Spirit steps forward without hesitation and gives his life to destroy it. 4 words before he goes. I regret nothing, my honor. A being created purely to serve, choosing to die, and calling it an honor. Remember those words. They matter more than they seem right now. The master explains everything. The real serpent still lives. The true body is imprisoned inside Imperial City, in the body of a woman. Centuries ago, the 4 schools joined forces to imprison the serpent in the Imperial City. Statues were cast of the 4 guardians, blue dragon, crimson bird, white tiger, and black tortoise to watch over it. Whenever an incarnation of the serpent has appeared, each of the 4 schools has sent its best priest to the Imperial City to slay the serpent. Now it's your time to be the serpent slayer. Go to the east, and it is waking up. Qingming must go east. One final lesson waits for him there. Qingming begs him not to leave. His master smiles the way people smile when they have already made peace with something the other person is still fighting. You were born for the austere duty of saving lives. Your name will become the stuff of legends. Then he is gone. Just like that, the mountain goes quiet. Qingming stands alone in a silence so heavy it has weight. He picks up his things and walks toward the city. He does not know the lesson has already begun. Here is what nobody in Imperial City knows about him. Qingming is the son of a fox demon, not in rumor, not in whisper, in blood, in a world where a demon's shadow can kill a master in his sleep. That fact is a death sentence waiting for the right moment. Villagers shunned him growing up. Children threw stones. The only person who ever looked at him and saw a human being without fear, without calculation, went without an exit plan, was his master. And his master is gone. He carries that into Imperial City like a stone stitched into his chest. Invisible to everyone. Heavier than anything he is carrying in his hands. His first real moment in the city is not a battle. It is a song. Near Jingyon Temple, a pipa cutting through the pre-dawn air, sweet, aching, the kind of music that sounds like someone crying in a language only the soul understands. Qingming follows it and finds a demon. Not a terrifying one, a small frightened creature that stole the temple's sacred pipa relic. Not for power, not for malice. This demon was in love with a woman who played pipa in the palace when she was alive. She is gone now. He just wanted to hear the sound again, just once. The temple masters are already there. Verdict is immediate. A demon is a demon. Destroy it. Qingming steps between them and the creature. The room goes cold. Of course, a demon can know love. 3 words, no drama, no performance. Said the way you say something when the answer is so obvious that the question itself is an insult. The temple masters back down. The demon, Killing Stone, looks at Qingming the way people look when someone finally says out loud the thing they had stopped believing anyone would ever say for them. He drops to his knees. No conditions, no negotiation, no payment required. I will follow you anywhere. And he means it. Into fire, into rivers of darkness, into the final confrontation with something ancient enough to remember when the world was young. All because of 3 words at dawn. That is the power of being seen, and it comes back around. Now the other masters begin to arrive. Now the heaven worship ceremony is approaching, and the man Qingming will spend this entire film circling, clashing with, slowly and painfully beginning to trust, walks through the palace gate. His name is Boya. He walks through that gate the way men walk when they have never once questioned whether they belong somewhere. Head up, stride certain, regarded as the finest master of his generation, brave, principled, feared by everyone not currently trying to impress him. His mother was killed by a fox demon. Boya left home as a child and has spent every single day since then working toward one goal: destroy every demon in the world, so no other child ever has to stand over their mother's body the way he stood over his. Here is the thing that makes this story devastating. Qingming looks at Killing Stone and sees a creature in grief. Boya looks at Killing Stone and sees a demon. They are both right. 2 men, same world, completely different eyes, and they are about to be locked in the same city with a murderer neither of them can see yet. That night, before the ceremony even begins, Master Hongro is found dead. Room locked from the inside. Protection spell completely intact. No forced entry, no demon trace, nothing. Only a priest of extraordinary power could have passed through that barrier without leaving a mark. And the only people present are each other. Suspicion falls on Qingming immediately. His tracker tadpoles detect demonic energy near him. He is nearly arrested on the spot. Boya steps forward. Turns out he had planted a listening device in Hongro's room the night before. He was monitoring all night. Qingming never moved. Cleared. But here is what is worse. Someone planted a demonic insect on Qingming deliberately. A frame job. Someone wanted these masters at each other's throats before the real work even started. That someone is already inside these walls, watching, waiting, and nobody in that palace knows who it is yet. Qingming starts visiting He Shouyue, the imperial priest. Elegant, calm, impossible to read. A man so embedded in the palace that the walls have simply absorbed him the way old structures absorb people who never leave. Something feels wrong. Qingming presses him until the truth surfaces. He Shouyue is a spirit guardian, created by Qingming's own master specifically to protect the Empress. He has been stationed here ever since. His mission: serve for as long as the Empress lives, but the master is dead. Spirit guardians are supposed to fade when their master dies. He Shouyue is still here, still solid, still powerful. He says he is melting away slowly. He says the Empress holds the serpent inside her body like a living prison. She must be protected at all costs. Qingming listens, files everything away. Something does not add up. The masters must revive the 4 guardians, and they need demon energy to do it. 3 days on the clock. Qingming has a different approach. Instead of hunting dozens of small demons, find one enormous source of dark desire and extract it all at once. He finds it. He warns Boya first. Whatever I ask you for in the next few minutes, do not give it to me, no matter what I say, no matter how I sound. Hold the line. The darkness enters him. The serpent's hunger fills his veins like ice water. Qingming calls out for something in a voice that is not entirely his own. Boya does not move. Qingming pulls through. The blue dragon stirs, first guardian revived. In the exhausted silence that follows, Boya finally asks the question that has been sitting between them since day 1. Why do you defend demons so much? And Qingming tells him everything. The stones children threw. The way his mother was cursed by the very people who should have protected her. The way his master was the only human being who ever treated him like one. and the weight he has been carrying since the venom was released, and he was standing too close and could not stop it. Boya says nothing, but something shifts in him, barely visible, like a door moved where it was, 1 inch. That is all trust ever starts as. Then Ah Long is murdered. She had grown suspicious of the unseen empress, always speaking from behind curtains, never directly visible. She broke into the chamber. She found the truth. Before she dies, she whispers one name to Qing Ming, the princess. Her name is Chang Ping. Boya has known her almost his entire life. He raised her, taught her, loves her the way people love someone when they have made that person's survival the proof that their own life had meaning. Qing Ming stands in front of Boya and says her name anyway. Boya looks at him the way you look when the floor has given way and you are still in the air, not yet fallen. Between me and the princess, who do you trust? 20 years of love and certainty on one side, the truth standing directly in front of him on the other. Boya chooses neither. He walks away, and the truth cracks open without him. He Shou Yue was never melting away. He was the one controlling the demon that killed Hongro and Ah Long. He had them eliminated because they were getting too close to the secret he has been protecting for 3 centuries. The empress behind the curtain is not the real empress. She is a puppet. The real empress is Chang Ping herself, living outside the palace all these years, returning as the princess, hiding in plain sight. He Shou Yue orchestrated every move, every frame, every murder, every suspicion pointed at someone else. But here is where this story does something most films never attempt. He Shou Yue is not a villain. He is a man who loved someone too completely. He was created by Qing Ming's master from every feeling the master ever carried for a woman named Fang Yu. Every drop of love, every unspoken longing, every aching wish to protect someone across every distance and every passing year. His master poured all of it into one being and gave him one command: protect Fang Yu forever. Until Qing Ming's master looked at her and called her by her first name. A name no one had spoken in so long, she had almost forgotten the sound of it. Fang Yu. She went completely still. I have not heard someone call me by that name for a long time. The serpent wakes. The city shakes. The seals crack. He Shou Yue moves toward his final play, and Qing Ming gives Boya one last test. A yin-yang sigil. Call He Shou Yue's name and give him an order he would resist. If He Shou Yue obeys, he is still loyal. If he refuses, they have their answer. They have their answer. Qing Ming runs toward the battle. Boya follows, and in the chaos of the crumbling palace, Killing Stone steps forward, the small demon from the temple, the frightened creature who just wanted to hear music one more time, the one who dropped to his knees because 3 words at dawn made him feel real for the first time in his existence. He says what he has been carrying since that moment. I regret nothing. It has been my honor. Killing Stone goes into the fire, and here is the moment nobody saw coming. Boya, the man who has spent his entire life destroying demons, pours his own life energy into reviving the final guardian, something that has never been done before, something that costs him everything. Then he goes in alone. He faces He Shou Yue at the center of it all, composed, ancient, already decided about how his story ends. And Qing Ming finally understands. The protection spell was never about technique. It was never about power. It was never about grief. His master did not send him to Imperial City to fight. He sent him to find someone worth protecting, not a memory, not a ghost, something alive, something present, something that needs him right now. Not in the past he cannot change. Qing Ming raises his hands. The spell unfolds, golden, vast, warm the way sunlight through water is warm. A spell that would never come. Not because he got stronger, but because he finally had someone real to cast it for. If you made it this far, You already know what we do here. Drop a like, hit subscribe, and never miss a recap. We will see you in the next one.